The sport of competitive powerlifting challenges the strength, discipline, and determination of its athletes. Competitions consist of three main lifts: the squat, the bench press, and the deadlift. Each competing athlete makes 3 attempts within each discipline. The highest weight achieved on each lift is then summed to form the athlete's total. Competitions are categorized by weight classes. The athlete with the highest total in their weight class at the end of the competition is the winner. In the case of a draw, the lifter with the lighter body weight will take out the title. There are 3 referees on the platform who will each determine if the lift falls within the rules of the federation. A white light indicates that the lift is good, while a red light indicates that part of the lift fell outside of the rules. Each referee sits on a different angle, so all will have a slightly different viewpoint. If an athlete achieves 2 or more white lights, the lift is considered a good lift. If the athlete receives 2 or more red lights, the lift is unsuccessful and will not count to their total. The athlete must achieve at least 1 good lift in each discipline to proceed through the competition. The first lift performed in competition is the back squat. The athlete must stand completely motionless after unracking the bar, with their knees locked and torso in an upright position. Once in the correct position, the head referee will give the squat command. A good lift is awarded where the knees and hips are locked, adequate depth is reached, there is no downward movement of the bar, and all commands are followed.
Hey, drop.
Here we go, here comes Steph, busting out the dance move. That's that, yes. Yep.
That was great. 3-1 lights.
Locks it in. A big move. 3-1 lights for Adam Jones. Adam Jones making sure everybody knows who is the king of knock.
Represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, put the mask on. Mask on, put the mask on. Represent, money represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. 2 cups, toast on with the game. From food stamps to a whole nother man. I'm a living proof.
Hello and welcome to Day 2, Session 3 of the Australian Powerlifting Alliance Nationals. This session we have the 76 kilo women and the 105 kilo men. In the women, the top 2 front runners are Brittany Romaz with a nominated total of 527 kilos and Aslan Ottaway with a nominated total of 513.5 kilos. If we move to the 105 men, the top 2 are Anthony Hill with a nominated total of 863 kilos and Samuel Forsberg with a nominated total of 825 kilos. So very, very tight battles on both the men's and women's side today. First out to squat, we'll have Steph Yossier with 145 kilos. Now this is Steph's second comp as a under 76 kilo lifter, moving up from the 69s. And she has made insane progress since moving up a weight class, putting 47.5 kilos on her total. Beautiful squat there from Steph. She's never the fastest squatter, but she's always very, very consistent with her position there. She's put a lot of work into improving her depth. And it goes to show with 3 white lights and a good lift. Next up we have Trinity with 145 kilos on the bar.
Bar loaded for Trinity. Hands together for Miss Rushton. Let's go.
Now Trinity's best squat is 150 kilos, so this is only 5 kilos off of her best. Just shows how much progress she has made since her last competition. And she is coached by Kathleen Beggs, who won the under 63 kilo weight class this morning. Very deep squat there from Trinity. 3 white lights and a good lift. Handled today by Bethany Parker. Now we have had a few withdrawals from this weight class, so there are only 6 lifters, which means that it will be a very, very, very quick flight. Just having some technical issues with the scoreboard.
Yes, thank you. And this is
Bar is loaded now for Lauren. Very nice unrack there. Nice and steady. A very nice opener there. 3 white lights and a good lift for Lauren.
And I'm also here. I didn't know where to jump in because I was like, you're doing such a good job, and I feel like if I jump in, I'm just going to ruin like the flow. But I'm Callum, and I'm also here. I'm excited. Nationals is exciting. It's thank you. It's a big day for a lot of people, and there's a lot of chances to go to Worlds.
The third session today. Some people have been here since 6:30 a.m. Next up we have Dorota with 167.5 kilos, coached today by Liz Craven.
Okay, bar is loaded. Yes, bar is loaded. We're going to carry on.
Let's go, Dorota!
All right, opening attempt, 167.5 for Dorota.
Now Dorota's best squat is 175, so opening quite close to her PB, sorry. Nice opener there. 3 white lights and a good lift for Dorota.
We got 190, wrap up 12.
And now we have the first of our 2 leaders, Brittany Romaz, coming out for 190 kilos on the bar.
Brittany's been around a while.
Yeah, and Brittany's best squat is 197.5, so I think she will even surpass that on her second.
And so it's still going to remain just as competitive, even with only 6 competitors today.
Yes, definitely. And Brittany being a local, she has a huge fan club here for her today. I can see them all wearing matching t-shirts down the back.
I just saw that. That's so good.
And in the SBD new Nova kit, full kit, love the pink. I'm surprised she's not wearing her red lipstick. Really nice opener there. Very, very smooth. We'll wait and see what the refs have to say.
That was really good.
3 white lights, a good lift. I know that Brittany has worked a lot on her squat depth as well, and the refs today have been upholding that standard, which is really good and exactly what you want to see at a national level event as well.
I think when you go to nationals, you take that as the opportunity to treat yourself to a new kit. You go, all right, I'm going to look the part, and then I'm going to play the part.
And it only came out a couple of days ago. It's been so impressive to see how many people are already in it. Next up we have Otter with we have Otter with 195 kilos. Now Otter hasn't posted much of her prep. She's been a bit quiet. If we're looking previously, she does hold the squat record of 205.5 kilos.
Nice. And I don't mind the not posting the prep. I think it creates that kind of like elusive, what am I going to do? How well am I doing right now? Did I just get injured, or am I in the form of my life?
That's it, yeah. Keep them guessing.
You'll just have to wait and see.
And now that one was 3 white lights, a good lift. Definitely not the fastest opener, but again, she can really grind as well.
Yeah, those deceptive grinders on squats, they that might have been looking like kind of slow, but if she's got several more gears that she can go into,
that's it,
exactly.
exactly.
Just grind it out.
And now we're already back to the start of the flight. with Steph Yossier coming out for 152.5 kilos. Smiling her way onto the platform.
Thank God you got your spreadsheet, because we're having some technical difficulties on our end, and so nothing that the humble spreadsheet can't save and fix us.
That's it.
Ooh, that's good. That is good.
Now that was a very deep squat as well.
Yeah, it's hard to achieve as a taller lifter.
That's it, yeah. She handles her long limbs very well, and that one was 3 white lights and a good lift. Now, next up we have Lauren with 175 kilos.
Bar is loaded for Lauren. Bar is loaded. All right, let's go, Lauren. Come on. Good position of the day. Let's keep the energy up.
I can see she's being handled by Lotta, who's another big lifter who's come over from Ireland to sort out the Australian culture.
Yeah, and I think she's coached by Annie Nelson as well from Great Britain. So as powerlifting's growing, you're seeing more and more international coaches coming up.
Nice.
Held through that sticking point really, really well.
And as you mentioned before, there's a ticket to Dubai on the line right now for some of these ladies. So
There is. So they'll be trying to aim for a qualifying total of 510 kilos, but in 2025 that is not enough. You need to win, and you need to rank high enough on Carpino, which is the average of the third place in the world for the last 3 years. So now we have Dorota up for 177.5 kilos.
nice.
Very, very nice. Turns that squat around really, really quickly at the hole. 3 white lights and a good lift. We have not seen a single red light yet.
We're now into the 2 biggest lifts. These 2 women are fighting head to head. They know each other well.
Yep, this is the showdown one.
Yeah, we have Brittany coming out for 197.5 kilos. So this is her all-time PB that she's taking on her second.
That's huge.
Previous Australian champion. SBA Cup champion.
And now this is 1 year to the day where Brittany had a degloving injury on her knee and unfortunately had to pull out of nationals last year. So this is really a comeback comp for her.
197.5. Movement progress.
Easy. And again, Brittany's not one of the fastest squatters. I think she'll definitely have a couple more kilos now. If you were coaching her, what would you put on the bar next?
Oh, it's hard to tell. I find, like, because I follow her on Instagram, I know the recovery of her injury was, like, complicated as well.
Yeah.
And also because she works in the field, doesn't she? Of, like, I think she's a physio, maybe?
Yeah, she is.
So I know she's like, I think that makes it even harder when you're like, it's my own body. How do I, like, handle it?
That's
So, I don't know. That's just why you got the coach to play the mind games.
Yeah.
and
Well,
put the
they've loaded
intensity.
205, and right now, Aslan's coming out for 206 kilos, which will be a new national record.
Oh. A second attempt national record. That is a flex.
Yeah. Such a great squatter, and her only her second year in the Opens as well.
That was good. That
Yeah,
was
again, not an easy second, but she definitely still has some room there.
good. Yeah.
That was 3 white lights and a good lift for her.
And there's no like expression of her being like on her face, you know, that was difficult, you know.
Yeah, she seemed really cool, calm, collected, ready to do another squat. Then we have Stephanie coming out for 157.5 kilos. So a 5 kilo jump from her second. Maybe she said to Jacob, you know what, I just scrooved it a little bit, maybe sunk it a little bit too deep. Let me just go out there and try.
Yeah, let's get rid of those first squat nerves and then...
That's it. Still smiling, still happy to be here.
Yeah, I think she's got one rack in as well.
She does. So you'll see some people have one rack in or both racks in. The Alico is a little bit wider than a typical rack. So some people find that they clip the rack with the plates on the way out. Nice and stable there for Steph.
Come on. Ooh.
Not quite there for Stephanie today.
That's all right. Well, like you said, she's just saving herself for deadlifts. Just got to get one of them on the board.
Yeah, it's a good thing she didn't try and grind that. You know, she got to the bottom and, you know, it wasn't there today. She wasn't going to try and push through it. Saving some energy. Now, next up we have Trinity with 160 kilos. And now this will be a huge PB. This will be a 10 kilo PB for Trinity.
Oh, just got to change the bar. That's all right.
Yeah, the ref just caught a little bit of a misload there. A huge squat here for Trinity. She's definitely the tallest out of all the 76 lifters. Yeah, smiling halfway up because she knew she had it.
She knew, that's a good feeling. And I think even if you're, you know, not one of the top two, you still want to be stacking on the kilos to your total because it just takes one mislift from one of the top end. And then you're straight back into the competition.
She could easily move from 6th all the way up to 4th if people start missing as well. Very, very tight today between all these 76 lifters. Now, next up we have Lauren. Lauren with 182.5 kilos.
Up from her best ever, I think, which was 177.5.
Yeah, 5 kilos, 5 kilo PB if successful here. And in the nice green SBD Resolve kit. Another really, really great push there. We'll see what the refs have to say. 3 white lights and a good lift there.
And we've got the jury as well today, which means, I think, doesn't that mean you can contest certain outcomes?
You can. You can. If there's 2 reds, you can contest it with the jury, but also if you only have 1 red, the jury can overturn that lift. Next up we have Dorota with 185 kilos on the bar. Nice unrack there, nice and steady. Really nice and controlled there from Dorota. 3 white lights and a good lift. Absolutely stoked about that.
As we were discussing before, the new rules are not in place yet, so you can still, you know, celebrate and, you know, once you finish a lift. I saw people before like fist bumping the the judges? Because I think you can still do that right now.
Yeah, that's right. You can still do that even with the new rule, but right now we have Brittany coming out for 205 kilos.
Fired
The
up.
crowd is electric for Brittany today,
Victoria's
just like the
finest.
electric pink in the soft suit.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a huge PB.
1v1 with Aislinn Otway.
Really
Sticks with
smooth
it.
there. Big smile on the way up.
Oh.
3 white lights and a good lift.
That is
You
really
know,
strong.
Brittany's saying those squat depth issues in the past.
Exactly.
Not having that anymore.
What injury, you know?
That's it. Next up we have Otter with 211 kilos, extending her national record. Making a 5 kilo jump there. And now she needs these kilos here because Brittany does have a bigger bench as well. And they both have a very, very similar deadlift.
This is the heaviest squat on this afternoon session. Put your hands together. Come on, Aislinn. Australian record attempt. We want to see an Australian record.
Strong on rack there from Aislinn.
Come on.
Oh, unfortunately not quite there today. She still keeps the record with 206 kilos.
And when you're going for records now, you can take those smaller jumps. We've got the, I don't know what they're actually called, the chip
The
plates.
chips,
That's
yeah,
the
we
one.
have half kilos, 1 kilos, and they will all come into play at the battle. It means the difference between, you know, pulling a record or 2.5 kilos more if you need. And so now we're already on to the men. So looking at this flight, we have Anthony Hill and Samuel Forsberg leading the pack. But first up, we have Jesse Rosenberg with 210 kilos.
I think he must be suffering from some sort of injury because it's a
Yeah.
bit off his best ever is. So
I have here his best is 270 kilos.
yeah, see, that's easy.
Yeah, very easy. You know, with these big boys, sometimes they make big jumps. We'll just have to see how ZT decides to play the game today.
Once again, you've got diverse body styles in terms of the very tall lifters, but then there's some blokes that are just built like cupboards.
I like to call them nuggets.
Nuggets.
Little nuggets.
They are nuggets.
So next up we have Talani with 245 kilos on the bar.
Your experience, Lisa.
You can actually see last year's 105 winner Hung
Yes.
spotting and loading today. I think he's nursing a bit of an injury.
I was discussing with him before. It was a bit of a flex to just post on his Instagram story that he wouldn't be competing, and that was it. He's a man of few words, and
That's it.
he's also got a corgi, and he loves that
Yeah.
corgi.
That was a good lift there for Tulani. And now we have Alex Foreman coming out again for 245 kilos. Another very tall lifter here today. I don't think the tallest. I think Sam Forsberg is the tallest. Very speedy opener there for Alex. 3 white lights, a good lift.
The first round squats. Straightforward as they get on the board. I guess them to turn in the win. On solid strength.
comes Brony.
Brony.
He's Victoria representing. He, I remember when I first joined powerlifting back in the day, I watched him pull a deadlift record, and afterwards he had a monster, and I was like, that is insane that you need more caffeine after pulling a deadlift record.
That's it. He's coming out for 267.5 kilos. Just bumping the spos and loaders. You know, this sport wouldn't be able to do this sport without the spos and loaders, the referees. So it's always nice to thank them.
And I think there's actually a few spotters and loaders that have just finished lifting
Yeah,
today.
you can see Lennox, Kavla, Jade.
Nice.
Very nice opener there for Tony.
Coached by Victor Uplift, and that's my coach as well. So
Yeah, nice. So 3 white lights, a good lift there for Tony. Next up we have Maddie B with 275 kilos.
Matty he's been around a long time, and he's also he's got a lot of lifters in Victoria. I know, as in clients.
Yeah. And a new father as well.
Oh, and people will say that now he has dad strength, but
That's
what
it.
he actually has is just less sleep.
Yeah. More fatigue.
More fatigue, less sleep.
Really quick unrack there. Not the quickest opener, but moves through it well. 3 white lights, a good lift there. Handled today by Alex Hayes.
Did Alex compete yesterday, or was he?
No, he's just been handling this weekend.
Oh,
But
yeah.
next up we have Callan Gibbons for 275 kilos. And now this is Gibbo's actually first comp as a 105 lifter. He just came back from competing at Asia Africa Pacific in Japan, where that was his last comp as a 93. And he is one of our WA lifters here today. He enjoyed eating breakfast, not worrying about weight. Very nice, easy squat there for Gibbo.
Nice.
3 white lights, a good lift there.
When you got that experience of doing it on an international stage, I think it definitely helps in these situations, because, you know, you can kind of handle yourself as well as when things go wrong. You can kind of like work around it rather than being like succumb by the nerves.
That's it. And next up we have Sam Forsberg with 277.5 kilos.
He is a
Goes by
big man.
David Moggins on Instagram. And now he is one of our front runners today. Has a big deadlift. And really bright shoes.
Mm. Oh,
Really nice squat there from Sam. 3 white lights, a good lift. Final 2 squats of the flight, we have Josh Allen.
But it's 290 kilos for a Josh Allen. Is it Josh Allen or Joshua Allen? Perhaps it's just Josh. 290 kilos.
And now this is Josh's first Open Nationals. He is still a junior and nominated 3rd.
that is very, very good.
Yeah. Very, very strong lifter with the best squat of 302.5 kilos. So I definitely think he will surpass that today.
Mm.
Clipped the rack a little bit. It didn't seem to worry him. Nice squat there. We'll see what the refs have to say. He does have a little bit of bigger legs. Yeah, 2 red lights. Now those red lights with the red cards are for depth.
Also, the 1 is depth.
Yeah, the red card. So unfortunately that is a no lift. So now he can repeat that or he can go up if he wants to. It's just a little bit risky to go off on a missed opener, isn't it? Because then you're at risk of bombing. So we'll see what his coach Stephen Day has planned for him. And now next up we have our front runner, Anthony Hill. Now he is coming off of a fantastic year, coming third at Open Nationals last year, winning Junior Nationals, and coming fourth place at Junior Worlds in Costa Rica last year. And now he has been very, very open with posting his training. So during his peak, he did 320 kilos as his final single. So we'll see how much he can kind of, you know, taper from that last heavy today. He has recently changed coaches as well, so he is with Joe Stanek out of the US. Nice and steady there.
Nice. I think that they will like that.
Very easy squat. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Anthony. Okay, we're back to the first of the men's now.
Yeah, and I think when you have the a coach from America or, you know, somewhere overseas, you know, you probably spend a lot of time talking about the strategy, but then it's the handler on the day making
That's
sure
it.
they implement that strategy, because
Now we have Jesse coming out for 230 kilos. And now weighed in at 102.2 kilos. So still has a bit of room to fill out the weight class. I think that was a really good second.
nice.
Not too hard, not too easy. A really, really good number that gives him room to move up. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Jesse.
And the because I was spotting and loading before, I know that the jury have a separate set of cameras for like replays and stuff like that, so
Yes.
they're not just necessarily watching the same thing that we're watching, and I think that that's probably for the best, because it's so fast, you know, it's so hard to make a decision in the moment.
That's it, and they need to see all the angles as well. But next up we have Tulani with 265 kilos, so a 20 kilo jump, which is pretty standard for these big boys. Very nice squat there. 3 white lights, a good lift. A really, really nice push out of the hole there. He's pacing well to have a nice PB today.
And I remember in the flight before this, they were mentioning like the state versus state battle as well, and I think it ended up for the flight before being quite close between, I think it was Victoria and New South Wales.
Yeah. Will be interesting. Now we have Alex Foreman.
Sticks with it.
2 to 1, a good lift. So the jury will have a look at that. He just got a red card for depth on that left-hand side.
And the other one that will get you is the downwards movement. Like as you were ascending out of the hole, if you got a little bit of downwards movement, they'll take a look at that as well.
Now we have Tony coming out for 280 kilos. Now this is just 10 kilos off of Tony's PB.
We have Josh Allen, Callum Gibbons, and Matt B. Boys, make yourselves available.
Very controlled squat there from Tony. 2 to 1, a good lift. He just got a yellow card there.
So what's the yellow card for?
The yellow card could be for a variety of different things.
Okay, next up is Josh Allen Barlow. Now, Josh,
Next up we have Josh for 290 kilos. The jury is just going to have a look at Tony's squat.
He's taking this one again from before.
Yeah, so he missed this one on his opener. Just on depth. So we'll see if we can get this one now. It just has to sink it that tiny bit deeper. Now that one did look slightly better. We'll have to see what the refs say.
Very fast.
3 white lights, a good lift. He is on the board. And now it'll be interesting to see if they, take their planned jump. They push a little bit more. They're a little bit more conservative. Because that missed opener does really throw off your plan for the day.
Yeah, but I think he's got Steven in his corner.
That's
so
it. Someone very experienced. We have Callan coming out for 290 kilos. And now this will be a PB for Gibbo, so his previous best is 287.5. That was as a 93. So it just goes to show how much improvement you can make going up a weight class as well. Putting on a little bit more size, eating well. Coached by Jacob Sofianos and handled today by Jacob and Connor Ross. Nice squat there for Gibbo. We'll see what the refs say. You never know. Okay, next up we have Maddie B with 295 kilos.
he's done 307.5 before, so this is well within his capabilities.
That's it. A nice squat there, pacing well.
That's a good
3
lift.
white lights, a good lift there for Matthew.
Yeah, we're almost at the business end of this, where it'll be
That's
third
it.
attempts, and it'll be about the strategy, and it'll be about how much do you take now and punish for it later for fatigue wise, or do you
That's
save
it.
it?
And now we have Sam Forsberg coming out for 302.5 kilos. Now he has to collect as many kilos here as he can. He is not the strongest squatter, but the more kilos he collects on his subtotals, the lower his deadlift will be at the end of the day. Yeah, nice smooth second there, a little bit of room. And now the jury has actually overruled Callan Gibbons' last squat.
Oh, so he's got to get he's got to get his third one.
So that was overruled for depth. They have still decided to go up to 300. When the jury does overrule a lift, you do have a chance to resubmit your attempt. But, confident going up to 300. Next up we have Anthony Hill with 315 kilos. Now Anthony's best squat is 323 kilos. So there is still potential that he might surpass that on his third. And, a Melbourne local got to wake up in his own bed.
Yep. Well, straight on down to St Kilda.
Yeah. He's smiling, but I don't know if he's smiling on the inside. Maybe a little bit harder than he expected, but 3 white lights, a good lift there for Anthony. handled today by Jack Dunn. We're up to the thirds now. It's moving fast. We have Jessie coming out for 242.5 kilos. So yeah, definitely must be nursing some form of injury. Looks like he just shifted back a little bit there.
Still smiling though.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I'm sure he's very, very grateful to have 5 very strong men out there spotting and loading for him. Now next up we have Alex Foreman with 272.5 kilos.
And he is fired up for it.
Yes. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Foreman. Going there for Foreman.
That was
See
nice.
what the refs say. 2-1, a good lift. Just got 1 red for depth on this right-hand side.
And I know when you're a lifter who gets fired up before a lift, it's a fine line between letting that you could get too amped, and then
That's
as you're
it.
too amped, you just like, oh man.
You start to black out a little
yeah.
bit. You don't know what's going on anymore.
And that's the technical, you have to remember all the technical things that you've done in training to kind of like make sure you're harnessing that to the best of your abilities.
To execute well. And so we have Talani coming out with 277.5 kilos.
Be an equal PB.
Oh, started to windmill a little bit there. Yeah, when you start to windmill, yeah, you know it's not good. You can't really grind through that anymore. So yeah, unfortunately no lift there. Next up we have Tony with 287.5 kilos on the bar.
Only just under his all-time PB, but this would just be key for him because I know he's a big deadlifter. That's his his game.
Decent crowd here for our session 3 of the Australian Champs, day 2. We've only got a few big squats to go. Put your hands together. It's Tony in the win. Come on, 287.5. Let's go, Tony. Come on.
Very nice unrack there from Tony. Steady on the walkout. Oh, held that so well. Wasn't going to let the weight boss him around. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Tony.
3 out of 3.
Now next up we have Gibbo. So he did miss his second of 290. He got overturned by the jury for depth. Has decided to go up to 300 kilos anyway.
So did they give him his first? They gave him 275 in the end. Is that right? Yeah, but he got this one, so he's still in the comp. Oh yeah, no, this is it's just moved up to the weight class. Hold this for someone else. There we go.
Yeah, so this will be a huge PB for Gibbo. You know, it's always a risk going up after a missed lift. But you just have to back yourself in with confidence. That one did look a lot better. He moved through that really well.
Yeah.
3 wide lights, a good lift there. Him and Jacob are going absolutely crazy.
I love that.
He has the boy squad out the back.
Yeah, and that'll do wonders for your confidence. I feel like that's a big thing where it's like, you know, where you're already able to go through the first lift and have some adversity in squats, but then to come back from it.
That's it. Gives you that little bit of a boost for the rest of the day. Now we have Sam Forsberg coming out for 310 kilos. Now this will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Sam Forsberg if successful.
Come on, make it move.
Previous Australian champion Forsberg spotted by
Let's go.
Australian champion. Not bad.
Come on. Come on, legs on. Let's go. Good.
We've got some Roman standards in the ground. Come on.
Let's go.
He needs these kilos.
He started. Yeah,
Muscles
that's
his
great.
way through that.
Yeah.
3 wide lights there for Moggins. A good lift. Now he threw his mouth guard off to the side. I think maybe last minute he maybe decided that he didn't want to use it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but
Then the mouth guard's key if you're someone that bites down during the lift.
someone that
Otherwise you
likes to clench their teeth.
Yeah.
So we have Josh Allen coming out now for 310 kilos.
Now, both of those first squats looked very fast for the 290. So
They did. We just have to watch out for that depth. So, you know, he got his last one, 20 kilo jump.
No.
Oh, unfortunately not quite there today for Josh. Still walking away with 290 kilos on the board.
No lift there. They finished the day with 290 kilos. First, if you need to use the bathroom, I implore you. Give yourself 2 minutes. We've got 2 minutes.
So next up we have Matthew Bartholomew with 312.5 kilos.
He's just keeping himself in contention by stacking up these kilos.
And this will be a 5 kilo PB
Yeah,
for Matt as well if successful. Unfortunately just a little bit too heavy today for Matt.
And now I think we've got a national record.
We do. So we have Anthony Hill coming out for 323.5 kilos, an open national record attempt from a junior lifter. And this will be a 0.5 kilo PB, so chipping his record.
Only a junior.
And I think he still has a few more years in the juniors as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he's maxed it out quite yet. Crowd is going wild for Anthony. Really focused. Laser focused on that bar and making this lift. While he is quite far out ahead, if he starts missing, others will definitely sneak in. So he really needs to execute this well.
Nice unrack.
A little bit of a wobble as he steps out. Oh, just sat back a little bit there, fell onto his heels. Still smiling.
Yeah. I think it's really nice to see like a lot of smiles still. I think even when you miss a certain lift.
That's it as well. Like it's never going to be the end of the world missing a lift, and you still. This is only squats. There's still 6 more lifts ahead. You have to stay positive. So We'll take a 10-minute break and then we'll come back for women's bench. Make sure grab a snack, go to the toilet, and we'll be back.
Up next is the bench press. After unracking the bar, the athlete will lie completely motionless with their elbows locked. The head referee will give the start command. The bar is lowered and paused until it is motionless on the chest. The athlete will receive the press command, pushing the bar back to the starting position. Once motionless, the rack command is given. A good lift is awarded where elbows are locked, the head and glutes remain in contact with the bench throughout the lift, the feet remain flat on the platform, adequate elbow depth is reached, there is no downward movement of the bar, and all commands are followed.
Hey, drop.
Here we go, here comes Steph, busting out the dance move. Back that, yes. Yep.
Go, Brian!
That was great. 3-1 lights.
Locks it in.
Let's see it!
A big
Let's see
move.
it!
3-1 lights for Adam Jones. Adam Jones making sure everybody knows who is the king of knock.
Represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, put the mask on. Mask on, put the mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. 2 cups, toast on with the game. From food stamps to a whole nother man. Out the bottom, I'm a living proof.
Okay, welcome back. We are up to bench now. So after squats, we have Brittany Romaz in first place, forecasted on 510, and Otta little far behind on 498.5 kilos. And then if we look to the men quickly, Okay, and now first up we will have Trinity with an opener of 85 kilos for her bench.
Looks like we are back in action.
Okay, ready for bench press. 85 kilos, bar loaded for Trinity.
Okay, bar is loaded.
Okay, so we get started on our women's bench press.
And our bench is one of the more technical lifts. We'll see some people doing a self unrack, some people getting a hand out for their unrack. Beautiful opener there from Trinity. She is a big deadlifter, so she does have longer arms, but she has a really nice arch to mitigate those long arms and reduce her range of motion there. So that was 3 white lights and a good lift there for Trinity. Now next up we have Lauren opening the same weight on 85 kilos. Opting for a self unrack as well. I find it just makes it more consistent with your benching as well. You're not having to rely on a certain someone being there to help you.
And I was when I was watching, I think it was one of the Worlds that was just in Germany. The commentators were saying that some of the lifters actually learned how to say their lift out in German.
Yes.
As a like extra step to
That's
make
it,
sure.
because explaining it does take time as well. A little bit of a sticky opener there for Lauren. I think maybe she just misgrooved it a little bit, but 3 white lights, a good lift for down there for her.
And once again, there's a few lifters pulled out of this particular flight, so it's a very quick flight, this flight.
That's it. Bench does tend to take a little bit longer, close to the full minute that lifters have for their attempts. So get a little bit of extra time for rest, but still very, very fast. So Aslan's opening on 92.5 kilos today. Got the shoes to match her kit. Beautiful braids in her hair.
And yeah, she'll be conscious of the squats and what bench will mean, the numbers that she can put up.
That's it. She kind of needs to go into the bench forgetting what happened in squats. Beautiful lift there for Otter. 3 white lights, a good lift there. Referees are happy. Exactly what you want to see. Now next up we have Steph Yosia with an opening on 95 kilos. And yeah, it'll be very close between Steph and Dorota for that bronze medal. And so this is an area where Steph does make up quite a lot of kilos. But Dorota does have a big bench of an opener of 102.5, which we'll see shortly.
Of course, this assumes that Brittany and Aislinn execute and are 1 and 2.
Steph's best bench is 105.5. I think she definitely has a potential to PB on this today.
Nice.
You'll see her shaking. That
Yeah.
means nothing.
Yeah.
You see her unrack it, she starts to get the shakes. You're like, ooh, how is this going to go?
Yeah,
It always makes it look so easy.
some lifters just handle that so well.
That's it. So next up we have Dorota with 102.5 kilos. Huge bench. She is a nugget as well. You can see she does have those very short arms. So I wonder how she'll go with elbow depth.
102.5 kilos.
Yeah, beautiful lift there. Looks good on elbow depth as well. Oh, 2 to 1. It actually got called for elbow depth from that center ref. So the referees will have a little bit of a look at that, and the jury. It was marked a good lift though, but the jury will have a little bit of a look at that. Now next up we have Brittany Romers with 112.5 kilos. And now Brittany does have the bench record at 118.5 kilos.
After our squat session, the favorite to become Australian champion in the 76 kilos. Now, of course,
A huge bench on Brittany.
let's go 3 out of 3 on squats. He's a big step forward. We're now at 112.5 kilos on the bench.
Really easy there. We'll see what the refs have to say. 3 white lights, a good lift there. No worries about elbow depth. I know she has run into that issue in the past, but looking on fire today. Next up we have Lauren with 90 kilos. And now I have Lauren's best bench here at 87.5 kilos. So opening on a 2.5 kilo PB.
Yeah, that's huge.
And we know how
Also
hard
the
it is
second,
and
yeah.
how long it takes to have a PB on bench as well.
These bench kilos matter. These bench kilos matter. 90 kilos.
Beautiful bench there from Lauren. 3 white lights, a good lift there, and a 2.5 kilo PB.
And when you're able to grind it out but stick the form and stick your hips on the bench still and your feet flat, that's always a really good sign.
That's it. There's a lot that goes into bench. Next up we have Trinity with 92.5 kilos. So this is equal to Trinity's best ever bench.
Trinity a little behind the pace on some of the other girls, which in some sense does take the pressure off. But if the opportunity arises, of course, she'll strike. It's 92.5 kilo bench, 7.5 above the opening lift.
Nice unrack there. Really, really stable on the chest, so she got a quick press call. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Trinity.
And I always find when you're switching from squats into bench, it's your lower back. That's the hard one to keep in place and keep healthy because you've obviously just thrashed it on squats.
Yeah, you have to make sure you warm up really, really well. Next up we have Otter with 97.5 kilos. So this is equal to Otter's best ever bench.
Mason broke the squat record earlier this afternoon. We've now got a 97.5
Nice
kilo
unrack
bench
there.
press.
Nice, that was a good lift, I think.
Yeah, pretty smooth bench there. 3 white lights, a good lift. Coached and handled today by Mark Derrick.
And I think you won't see too many people getting overhyped for bench because it's just so technical where you can get a bit hyped on squats and you can get fired up, but on bench it's all technical.
That's it. Next up we have Steph with 102.5 kilos.
From the opening attempt. She was successful with 95 kilos.
Had a very, very easy opener, so I'm sure this will be no issue at all for Steph.
Following Steph, we have Dorota.
And just 2.5 kilos off of her all-time best. Beautiful lift there from Steph. I think maybe they'll add another 2.5, 5 kilos. Give her a little bit of a PB. Next up we have Dorota with 107.5 kilos.
And even with that red flag from last time, looks like she still got it, so that was all good.
That's it. And now this will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Dorota. Beautiful unrack. I'm not sure if you caught that, but she did lock and then unlock her elbows after the start call. The referees didn't catch that, so 3 white lights, a good lift. Just something to look out for.
And usually lifters will do that as a part of their brace, and then, you know, like you said, they might see that, they might not see that.
That's it. It's one of those things that just kind of happens and you don't really think too much about it. Brittany coming out for 117.5 kilos. Pacing well to take the bench record on her 3rd attempt. Her fan club going crazy in the crowd. She is a bench queen.
No,
Very, very
really
easy there.
good lift.
I have a feeling she's about to smoke this record. She is going to blow it out of the water. We're into the last round of bench now. Again, absolutely flying by. We have Lauren coming out for 92.5 kilos.
So current projected total is a 447.5. 10 kilos behind Stephanie Garcia. So it's going to be a big fight to get onto that podium. This extra 2.5 kilos is 2.5 kilos less. She's going to have to deadlift later if she wants to get on the podium. So important lift.
You know, taking her time, really setting into that bench. You have a whole minute. Nice unrack. Got about halfway up, and usually that's where your triceps start kicking in.
Yeah.
Didn't quite happen for Lauren today, but still walking away with a big PB from her 2nd. Next up we have Trinity with 97.5 kilos. So this will be a 5 kilo PB for Trinity if successful.
5 kilo increase, let's go. So far, 5 out of 5 for Trinity.
Having a really, really great day so far. Nodding her head on the bench, she knew she had that.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe could have even added slightly more, you know, chase that 100, but, you know, 97.5 is definitely the good choice there, the smart choice.
Yeah. And I think some lifters will be happy that the flight is slightly shorter, because I think you can just get bench out of the way, but...
That's it. And Otto out now for 100 kilos. So a big milestone for all these girls. Oh, you know, she tried to grind that, but unfortunately not quite there today for Otter.
And still not too many third attempts where it's just been missed off the chest. Like most have been able to get it like a third of the way. So
And I've seen some people miss bench right at lockout as
Yeah.
well. Everyone's so different. Next up, we have Steph coming out for 105 kilos, so matching her PB, taking a 2.5 kilo jump. You know, she's in a battle for podium here, so she has to collect every single kilo she can get. I can see her daughter in the crowd filming her. Really nice there for Steph. Oh, she had more. Jacob's holding her back.
Yeah, she's so close to the rack.
It does scare me.
Yeah.
It does scare me a lot.
Because I think if you clip the rack on the way back out and you still get it, that's all good.
They can sometimes call it for, like they can sometimes say that it assisted you, but I don't often see that.
Yeah.
If anything, it's a hindrance. But right now we have Dorota coming out for 110 kilos on the bar. Another huge bench for these ladies.
And this will be a PB, 5 kilos.
Yeah, a 5 kilo PB for Dorota. So obviously bench has been going very well. Oh, unfortunately fouled just off the chest there. You know, she took a 2.5 kilo jump. That's the smallest jump you can make.
Yeah.
You know, really she has maxed out all of those kilos that she could have possibly gotten today. Next up we have Brittany coming out for 121 kilos. So a new Australian record attempt here.
Utilising the chip plates.
That's it. She comes out, she's looking confident, big smile on her face. And you know, sometimes confidence is key.
You can be a happy lifter and still dial in when the moment requires it.
Oh, wow. I have no idea what her max is now.
Yeah.
I feel like all three of those benches look the same.
Yeah.
She didn't slow down at all. We move into the men's now.
Should be chuffed with that, I think.
Yeah, very happy. We have Jessie opening up with 150 kilos.
Still haven't seen anyone really utilise the lift out as of yet.
Yeah.
And he's also not wearing wrist straps, which is quite unique. I don't see too many people not wear wrist straps when they get to this sort of weight.
He must have very, very strong wrists and forearms. Very easy bench there for Jessie. His best bench is 175, so to get there today he might have to take some bigger jumps. So we'll see what the plan is there. But next up we have Callum Gibbons with 160 kilos.
And as we see the taller lifters come out, it'll be interesting to see if they go with the closer grip or the wider grip, depending what they're more dominant in triceps or...
That's it. And going up a weight class often means getting a little bit of a bigger bench. It's one of those first things that do come up with that little bit of extra fuel. Very nice unrack there for Gibbo. Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Just waiting on that middle judge. I'm assuming that that's a good lift.
3 white lights, a good lift there. Kelvin just falling asleep a little bit.
So that's 165 is
Here comes Brony.
Next up we have Tony with 165 kilos. Opening very close to his best ever, which is 172.5. So, you know, if this moves well, he might take that on his second. Benching with a belt as well, which you'll see for some individuals finds that, you know, maybe acts as a little bit of a cue for their bracing or reduces their arch to hit elbow depth. Now he is opting for a self-unrack, or a handout, sorry. I'm not too sure if his elbows are completely locked there. So he just got called to re-rack that.
Nice.
Very easy bench there for Tony, despite having, you know, not so great of a start. Unfortunately, 2-1 there with a yellow card, which is likely for butt lift.
And you know, that re-rack can always just throw you off a little bit as well.
That's it, yeah. You start running out of time, you start stressing. Next up we have Tulani with 167.5 kilos. Again, opting for a handout.
And that's because the handout, I think when you're dealing with these heavier weights, you don't want to waste your energy on doing the lifting it over to your chest part.
That's it.
But you really got to describe exactly what you want to the person that's lifting it out.
Exactly. For some people, it can be very, very specific instructions, and some people kind of give you nothing.
Yeah. Some people would just be like, are you ready? And you'll be like, no. And then they'll be like, all right, let's go.
Yep. Dump it onto you.
Nice.
Very easy bench there for Tulani.
No wrist straps there either.
3 white lights, a good lift. Now next up we have Sam Forsberg with 175 kilos. And his best bench is 182.5 kilos. So again, opening very, very close to his all-time best.
Yep, opting for the lift out.
And he needs these kilos. Again, the more kilos he can collect in his subtotal, the less that he has to try and deadlift for the win later against Anthony Hill. And it also just protects him from the people, you know, in third and fourth that are potentially chasing him as well. Cavor getting a bit of a workout today. Really nice bench there. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Sam. Handled today by the Hunter crew and Connor Ross. Next up we have Maddie B with 180 kilos.
Only 5 kilos under his best ever.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a bench demon. Very, very smooth opener there. You can see just how strong his leg drive is in this replay. Incredible. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Maddie B. Next up we have Alex Foreman. Now Alex did just compete at Bench Nationals down in Tasmania, where he benched 190. Missed 195 on his third, but his best bench of all time is 197.5. So we'll see if he can get close to that today.
Squat session, going 3 out of 3. Less than half our lifters made their third attempts.
I think a lot of coaches as well they kind of know how their lift is going to go just based on the lift out that they do. Like when you see someone unrack it with like a lot of confidence and even just the speed, you're like, yep, he's
That's
on.
it. Yeah, you can tell if it looks light in the hands or not. That was 3 white lights, a good lift there for Alex. And now we have Anthony Hill coming out for 195 kilos, a huge bench.
Yeah.
You can see he has very big triceps, very big biceps, very big arms in general.
I think people just forget how ridiculous it is that he's opening on 195. Like, we're just like, going through openers, kind of like chilling out, and he's just, chuck 195 on for my first attempt.
5-10 years ago, this could have been a world record.
Yep. Yeah.
Very, very easy bench there for Anthony. Unfortunately, I do think he jumped that press call. So the jury will have a little bit of a look at that. They're asking Kelvin now why he gave that red card or that red light.
Same bar load now for Josh Allen. Same bar load. Bar is loaded.
And now Josh Allen coming out for 195 kilos. Another lifter that just has to leave what happened with squats behind him, move forward. There's still lots of lifting left to be done.
And even just getting the opener for some of these guys puts them in a really good spot.
Exactly. Got called to replace the bar. I think maybe his wrist straps were in contact.
Elbows went straight enough if I'm hearing correctly.
Sorry, elbows went straight. Nice bench there. A little bit of a narrower grip.
It's a good lift.
Excellent refereeing by Kelvin there.
I think when you've got so many, competitions at a high level under your belt, you can still take the time to take the feedback from the ref, implement what they're asking you to do, and then hit the weight still.
Bar is loaded for you, Jesse. It's 157, 157.
Jesse coming out now for 157.5 kilos.
Go to the second round. We have some 200 kilo bench press attempts coming up shortly. It's Jesse followed by Cal, Tony, Talani.
Not the easiest second, but
Still able to fight through it.
yeah, maybe another 2.5, 5 kilos. Depends how ambitious they want to be there. And 3 white lights, a good lift there. Next up, we have Callan Gibbons coming out for 167.5 kilos.
We set the safeties up correctly. Bar is loaded. The bar is loaded. For you, Cal, 167.5.
And Callan is an absolute veteran. Has over a decade in the sport, lots and lots of experience.
And that's one of the good things about powerlifting is that you kind of have the longevity aspect of things in it.
That's it. And the longer that you stay in the sport, the more competitive that you get because, strength doesn't build overnight either. Nice bench there for Gibbo. Again, not super easy, but not super hard. 3 white lights, a good lift. Probably has another 7.5 kilos. Now, next up we have Tony with 170 kilos, so just 2.5 kilos off of his best ever bench.
Bar is loaded now. Bar is loaded for Tony to win.
Missing his first attempt, he's now gone up anyway.
Victor giving Tony some cues.
Nice. Now let's see what the judges say. Nice.
A good lift, and that definitely moved better than his opener. It just shows how
Yeah.
much of an impact having the re-rack the bar does have on the athlete. Next up we have Tulani with 177.5 kilos.
And they are just rerunning through the unrack just because they have changed who is actually doing the unrack. So they are
That's
spending their
it.
time.
Sometimes you forget
Mm.
how certain lifters want it as well. Really nice unrack there from Christian.
Nice.
Really, really smooth there. Grinds through it well.
Yeah.
3 white lights, a good lift there for Tulani. Now next up we have Sam Forsberg with 185 kilos loaded on the bar.
And is he based out of New South Wales?
He is, so he is based out of Newcastle in New South Wales.
Got a lot of support here, which is good. Coming down to Victoria.
Yes, he has some friends, some family, and then like other people that have competed on the previous days cheering for him as well. Nice unrack.
Nice.
You know, getting a little bit more challenging now.
I think that was a PB though, wasn't it? It was a 2.5 kilo PB.
It was. So I guess it did move well for a PB then.
Yeah.
I'd love if all PBs moved as that well. Now we have Maddie B coming out with 187.5 kilos. Again, a 2.5 kilo PB here for Matthew, if successful on the second.
Little hit of the rack on the way back up.
3
That's
white
all
lights,
good.
a good lift. Not even hitting the rack can stop him from hitting a PB. Next up we have Alex Foreman coming out for 187.5 kilos.
He's locked in.
Bench is really his lift. This is where he can collect quite a few kilos.
Nice. And I think now we'll be seeing the 5 spotters because it's over 200 kilos, right?
That's it. So for the safety of our athletes, anything over 200, we do need a minimum of 5 spotters there. So we'll have Anthony Hill coming out for 205 kilos.
Ridiculous second attempt.
Yeah, only 5 kilos off of his best, so we'll see how this moves. Again, asking for a handout. Hyping himself up a little bit. He does look very, very locked in.
Oh,
Beautiful attempt there for Anthony. 3 white lights, a good lift. I'm sure we'll see him.
second attempt, 205 kilos.
Yeah. Next up we have Josh Allen with the same weight, 205 kilos. The two juniors absolutely obliterating everyone in bench.
Now 205.
Really nice bench there. We'll see what the refs have to say. 3 white lights, a good lift.
And that, I feel like when you're looking at a second attempt, you're really looking to see that they're hitting that probably RP between 7 and like 8 range. You want to know that they've got a little bit more left in the tank, whereas if you see, you know, a second attempt move like a 9, RP 9, you're like, oh, maybe we don't go as hard, but
That's it. Just take a little 2.5 kilo jump. So we have Jesse coming out now. Again, taking a 2.5 kilo jump to 160. His second attempt was a little bit difficult, so we'll see how he moves with this one. Unrack looked really, really solid. Oh, that one moved better than his second. He just needed to warm up a little bit more.
And that's why it's so crucial to have a coach that knows you and, you know, you've trained with for a long time, because they know, you know, when you're able to lift.
Yeah, exactly. Next up we have Callan Gibbons with 172.5 kilos. Now this will match his best ever bench. Really pushing his neck into the bench pad there. Nice unrack.
That's a really good third attempt.
Gibbo is looking on today. 3 white lights.
That was like a second attempt. That was that was good.
Yeah, he had room there as well, but when it's such a close battle, you need to take what you're confident in as well. You can't be making any risks, especially since he did miss that one squat as well. Next up, we have Tony with 175 kilos.
This will be a PB.
Yeah.
1.5 kilo PB.
Yeah, taking a 5 kilo jump. Oh, cool to replace the bar again. I think that was for his elbows again. He has 20 seconds left on the clock.
That was an experienced lifter.
That's it. Crowd cheering him on. Giving him the energy he needs.
5 seconds. 2.
Oh, got to start call with 1 second left on the clock.
Come on!
Absolutely
Yes.
smokes it. Let's see what the refs have to say.
Oh.
2-1, a good lift. He did get a red card, a red light with a yellow card for butt lift, so the jury is definitely having a look at that one now. Oh, I think that one has been overturned. Now, unfortunately, the jury did overrule Tony's last bench for butt lift there, so he is going into deadlifts with only 1 bench on the board. Next up, we have Talani with 180 kilos on the bar.
nice upwards, consistent upwards movement.
That's it. You didn't really see a sticking point. You just saw it slowing down. And so that's 3 white lights, a good lift there for Tulani. Next up, we have Sam Forsberg with 187.5 kilos. And now this will be a 5 kilo PB for Sam Forsberg.
Right for Sam is another 2.5 kilos. For Sam.
Nice.
Again, a really, really smooth bench there. Perfect number. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Sam. And it just shows sometimes you just have to take that 2.5 kilo jump, gain that extra little bit of kilos, and not make a big risk jumping anymore. Next up, we have Alex Foreman with 190 kilos on the bar. So again, taking that 2.5 kilo jump, just locking in those kilos. Beautiful unrack.
Well, she got stuck at that sticking point.
Yeah, unfortunately not quite there today for Alex. 3 red lights, sorry. No lift there. But, you know, that's his first miss of the day. Moving on to deadlifts now. I'm sure he'll have some fun there. Next up we have Matthew with 192.5 kilos.
Nice.
Fights through it.
He's
Really,
happy
really
with
quick
that.
on the descent.
Yep.
3 white lights, a good lift there for Matthew. Next up we have Josh Allen taking a 5 kilo jump to 210.
Josh Allen, 210 kilos. He's fighting to get to the podium.
This will be a 2.5 kilo PB for Josh.
Josh Allen.
And again, he needs these kilos after missing a couple of squats as well.
Put your hands together for Josh. He's a weak deadlifter, so another 5 kilos here. He's going to ask Callan 5 kilos more later.
Oh, I reckon that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what the refs say. Ooh. 2 white lights, 1 red light from the front, so a blue card there for some down up. So the jury will have a little bit of a look at that.
The Australian bench press record, folks, is 217.5.
They're giving thumbs up. They're saying that that lift was good. So Josh Allen walks away from bench with a 210 kilo bench. Now next up we have Anthony Hill taking a very big jump to 217.5 kilos. This will be a 7.5 kilo PB for Anthony Hill if successful.
That is not something you see that often, taking that big of a jump.
It is a big jump, and even in training his best bench was 210 kilos. So this will be 7.5 kilos more than he's even done in training.
Let's go, Anthony. 217.5 kilos. Come on.
Unfortunately not quite there today for Anthony. That is a risk that comes with taking the bigger jumps, is, you know, maybe 2.5, 5 kilos less could have been the right number there for him. But we'll take a 10-minute break before we come back for deadlifts, the final lifts of the day. So have another snack, bring some energy to the deadlifts, because it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of jostling of positions, especially the ladies' side. A lot of them will be chasing that deadlift record, so it'll be very interesting. So make sure you come back in 10 minutes, and we'll be here.
The final lift is the deadlift. This is an exciting lift to watch, and the competition lead may change several times throughout. To perform a deadlift, the bar is simply lifted straight from the ground. Once complete, the athlete receives the down command, returning the bar to the floor. A good lift is awarded where knees, hips, and shoulders are locked. There was no downward movement of the bar. The thighs did not support the bar during the lift. The bar remained in the hands until it is in contact with the platform. Pay particular attention to ambitious attempt selections during this lift, as athletes and handlers push their total to secure their placing in the competition.
Hey, drop.
Here we go. Here comes Steph, busting out the dance move.
That's that, yes.
Yep.
Go, Brian!
That was great. 3-1 lights.
Locks it in.
A big move. 3-1 lights for Adam Jones. Adam Jones making sure everybody knows who is the king of knock.
Represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, put the mask on. Mask on, put the mask on. Percocet, money Percocet. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. 2 cups, toast on with the game. From full step to a whole nother man. Out the box, I'm a living proof.
Okay, welcome back. We are at the deadlifts now, the fun part of the competition. A very big fight for the bronze medal between Dorota, Lauren and Steph. And Britt and Aslan really, really close together. So first up we see Dorota with 165 kilos. Now out of the three battling for third place, she is the weakest puller. So we'll see everyone be able to pull after her and get exactly what they need on the bar to pull into third place. Next up we have Lauren coming out for 172.5 kilos.
Once again, this will fly through this weight class.
That's it. Only 6 lifters, not a lot of rest, especially with deadlifts. You know, people are taking, maybe 30 seconds to do the lift. And the spotters and loaders today are very, very fast. Really nice opener there for Lauren. 3 white lights, a good lift there.
Yeah, at this point your coach is asking you, like, what do you still have left to give after everything?
That's it. And also, how far are you willing to push?
So we've got 6 girls in this fight, 2 fighting for the top 2 places, another girl in contention for bronze.
Trinity coming out for 182.5 kilos now. All very, very big pullers. For reference, the deadlift record in this weight class is 213 kilos, and we have 2 lifters opening on 200. Nice opener there for Trinity. 3 white lights, a good lift. Next up, we have Brittany Romaz with 192.5 kilos. Now, Brittany's under pressure now by Aslan. She does have to make all 3 lifts, otherwise Aslan is in reach. Looking fired up. And now this 518.5 kilo will qualify her for the World Championships in Dubai later this year.
It's easy.
Very nice opener there for Brittany.
Just waiting on a judge. There we go. Good
3
lift.
white lights, a good lift there from Brittany. Now Brittany's best deadlift is 211, so I'm sure she will absolutely smoke that today. Aslan coming out for 200 kilos now. A massive deadlift for these girls. Looking fired up. Focused. She knows what she's here for. A real rip and grip kind of deadlift there for Otter. 3 white lights, a good lift there. Stephanie has increased her opener to 202 kilos.
This is where you're relying on your coach to look at the scoreboard, not just how you're performing, but what else has been put in.
That's it. And Steph didn't come here just to get the deadlift record. She came here to obliterate it. Stephanie is a big deadlifter, the biggest deadlifter of the group, which puts her in the best position when it comes to that podium spot. Now, not the easiest opener, but one thing about Steph is typically she tends to get faster as she moves through her attempts.
Yeah, and didn't look like there was a sticking point there either, which was good.
That's it. And she can grind as well, so I'm very, very excited to see what they load for Steph's next deadlift. We're already into the second round. Next up is Dorota with 175 kilos. A 2.5 kilo PB for Dorota on her second. Training has been going absolutely phenomenally. A nice second there. 3 white lights, a good lift.
She's still battling away for that third position, maybe. If it's
Definitely.
15 kilo jump by Lauren Finlay. Bar is loaded at 15 kilo jump.
Lauren also in that battle for third, coming out for 187.5 kilos.
Lauren Finlay.
I think they're just asking if the bar can be cleaned.
Currently in fifth. Yes, bar is loaded.
The bar has been called loaded, so they're not able to give it a clean. You have to ask the head referee before they call bar is loaded.
Yeah.
But they will clean the bar for all third attempts to give everyone the best opportunity possible. Beautiful deadlift anyway, even without a freshly cleaned bar. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Lauren.
460. Matching steps, here. But she is the heavier lifter.
Next up, we have 195 kilos for Trinity.
195. Bar is loaded for you, Trinity. Trinity's total currently at 440. She's in sixth. This will give her 452 and a half. 452. She's still a little behind the pace. Following Trinity, we're going to have Brittany. Aislinn.
Trinity getting really fired up for this lift.
Nice.
You know, again, slowed down a little bit, but no real sticking point there. Just waiting on the left lights.
And then when it slows down, they're just really looking for making sure you're not ramping, making sure you're doing that clean lockout.
That's it. But 3 white lights, a good lift there for Trinity. Next up is Brittany with 205 kilos.
For a record total, this will be for, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
527, this is the 531. A new Australian record.
Huge here pull for Brittany. Very easy there. Definitely a lot of room. I'm sure she'll go for that deadlift record on her third. 3 white lights, a good lift there. Next up we have Otter with 212.5 kilos.
This would be huge if she gets this.
Yeah, this is just 2.5 kilos off the deadlift record, which is actually Otter's record as well. Take her time, locking in. Rips and grips.
Nice, she's smiling halfway up because she knew it was good.
She's clearly very, very happy with that. She knows the plan. She knows the plan's going well. Now we have Steph Yosia coming out for 213.5 kilos. Half a kilo above the current record.
On a second attempt.
The previous lifter, Aislinn. We're now seeing 213 and a half.
So I think that this record's going to bounce around a fair bit.
It definitely is.
By Brittany Rhodamus. That might have to get changed.
And this will pull Steph into third position.
She's fighting for a bronze medal position. It's an Australian record.
Firing up the crowd.
Steph loves a bit of crowd engagement, loves a loud noise.
This is the pullback in the bronze medal position. The Australian deadlift record sets on.
Focused, getting a good brace.
She can grind it, she can grind it. Just got to stand up. Creeps through. Yeah, she's got that.
Oh, unfortunately just drops it there at the top. You know, she'll come back out, she'll try it again on her third.
But that, if you were going to fail it, that's kind of the spot you want to be doing. You don't want to be just not even being able to budge it off the floor.
That's it, yeah. At least you know she does have a chance at coming back out for that one.
And that's the grinder. If you're grinding it out, your grip is the one that is you're fighting sometimes.
That's it. Next up we have Dorota with 182.5 kilos.
If she makes this lift, expect a Hail Mary from Lauren Finlay.
This is for if she's successful, we'll stay in third place.
Yeah, so we're up to the last deadlifts now, the last 6. This is where we see the battles coming to a close. So this will secure her in third place.
Breaks the floor, follows through. Yes. That looked like a good lift.
Right on the money there. What do the refs have to say?
Yeah.
White lights, a good lift there for Dorota. And so now Lauren will have to increase the weight on the bar to 200 kilos.
Which will give her a total of 472.5, which is 2.5 less than Dorota. So they should change it up to 202.
So yeah, it looks like Lauren's,
Got
you know,
some-
sticking at 200 kilos, not changing it yet. I mean, there's still a little bit of time.
So currently Dorota is in third place.
So,
Lauren Finlay is in fifth place. This lift will give her
you
a
know,
total of
sometimes
2.5
that 2.5 kilos is the make or break.
Yeah.
So Lauren Finlay accepts
So, you know, maybe she's happy just with 200, securing fourth. This is such a big milestone for all of these lifters. And this will be a huge 7.5 kilo PB for Lauren. Gets it off the
Sticks with
floor.
Nice. I think that was a good lift. Yep.
Three wa-
That was the exact weight that needed to be as well. There was
Yeah.
not the extra kilo in there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That coach knows her lifter very, very well
Yeah.
to be able to judge that. Next up, we have Trinity for 207.5 kilos. So this will be a 5 kilo PB for Trinity.
And that would feel so much better than, you know, trying to pull to get to third place and missing it. I think hitting that would feel so much better.
Yeah, and potentially dropping all the way back down to 5th if not successful there.
And this is really where you're at the point where you're like, this is the last thing I have to do today.
That's it. You have no back downs after this. You get to go home, you get to eat, have a nice bath if you're a bit sore.
Nah.
Unfortunately,
That's
just
not
a little bit too heavy today for Trinity. So, we are coming up to the final battles. We have Brittany Romaz coming out for 213.5 kilos, chipping the record.
Total record. This will be the deadlift record. This will be...
That's it. And she is secured in first place now. Even if she misses this and Aslan makes, she will still be in first place. She has been that dominant today. You know, Brittany is about to go 9 for 9 if she is successful here, and that's really what it takes for a winner. Fired up, her cheer squad's here. She wants this so bad.
Breaks the floor. That's nice. That is really good.
An absolutely clinical day
Yeah.
for Brittany today.
That's a lot of records. That was still like a RP8. That was still
She
like,
still
you
had
know,
more in the tank if needed, but Britt walks away today with the bench record, the deadlift record, and a new record total and qualifies for Worlds in Dubai. Next up, we have Steph Yossier pulling 218 kilos, so going up after a miss. This is to move her from 5th to 3rd place. She needs to make this if she wants to get onto the podium.
it was just gripped last time.
You know, the bar's freshly cleaned. I'm sure she's put on a lot of extra chalk.
Bar is loaded for Steph Yossier. Australian
Brace the floor. Come on. You've got to keep grinding. You've got to keep grinding. Oh. She's still very happy with that effort. That was an amazing effort regardless.
Yeah, not quite there today, but sometimes you just have to risk it for that podium spot.
Yeah.
Now, Otter coming out for 218 kilos.
The last woman on the platform. She's going for an Australian deadlift record.
She is coming to take the record off of Brittany Romaz. She's locked into silver. She has nothing to lose if she misses this, but she wants that record. So focused.
Drop it up.
Oh, just on grip. Not again. The grip fails her again.
She was smiling as well.
Still in second place. Now we're moving straight into the men's. I know it's a little bit hard to come from all of that hype for the third deadlifts back to openers. But we can do it. Tilani opening on 220 kilos. Now, on projected, we have Anthony Hill on 820 kilos and Sam Forsberg on 805 kilos. So 15 kilos apart on forecasted, with Sam Forsberg being the bigger deadlifter. That 15 kilos is one missed deadlift from Anthony.
Yeah.
And Forsberg can sneak right in. And battling for third, we have Callan Gibbons and Josh Allen as well. So the pressure is on them to make lifts. Oh. This is the platform, not the warm-up room.
It must be a bit sore or feeling the strain of the day.
Yeah, because quite far off of his best. Jesse coming out for 220 kilos as well. Again, must be nursing a little bit of an injury. With his previous best being 290.
Yeah. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of these openers fly.
Three white lads, a good lift there for Jesse. Now next up we have Matthew with 270 kilos.
Missed a big squat earlier, which is going to cost him. Can he still get the podium? We'll find out shortly. Bar is loaded with Matt Capone with 270.
He's fired up. He knows he has 3 lifts left. And the pressure is on.
Nice. Just got to get that first one in so you can be like, I can finish the day now with the success.
Josh Allen coming out now with 270 kilos. 75 kilos, sorry. And again, he is entering a battle for third.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 white lights, a good lift there. Held the bar at the bottom a little bit, got me slightly worried. But a good lift nonetheless. Tony up next with 275 kilos. Now, Tony has missed his first deadlift at the previous 2 competitions on grip. So I have my fingers and toes crossed today that he can make his opener after the little bit of a rocky bench session that he had. Incredible.
Nice.
He's on the board. He's happy. He's happy. You know, it's hard to make the same mistake 3 times.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Alex Foreman coming out for 280 kilos. Asking for the bar to be centered a little bit. Whoa, big jump there. Everyone has their own way of getting hyped. Some people jump, some people scream, some people clap.
That's a good lift.
Very nice opener there for Foreman. 3 white lights, a good lift. Next up, Anthony Hill, 300 kilos. Now he is being chased by Sam Forsberg, so the pressure is on him to make these lifts. Now Anthony's best deadlift is 330 kilos. I'm sure he's hoping he will surpass that today. Handled by Jack Dunn. You don't see many 105, 120 sumo pullers either.
Oh, that's nice.
A very easy opener there for Anthony. Again, this is the platform, not the warm-up area.
They're just setting the groundwork for the rest of the day.
That's it. Gibbo out now for 305 kilos.
He's having a cracking game. Third squat, third bench press. Bar is loaded. Yeah, maybe third squat, maybe third bench press.
And going up the weight class for deadlifts is one of those ones where I feel like it just makes it a little bit harder, you know, to be in the hole and, you know, create the same force, but doesn't look like it's really impacted him too much going up the weight class. So
Yeah. Sometimes that little bit of extra mass can feel like it gets in the way, but Gibbo's deadlifts have been on fire. He has experienced some grip issues, but I'm not going to jinx him today. Really great opener there from Gibbo. 3 white lights, a good lift there for Callan.
And they'll definitely ask for more plating of the bars as we alternate between conventional and sumo, just because, you know, where the towel's actually on the bar becomes where people are gripping the bar.
Exactly. And now Forsberg coming out for 307.5 kilos.
From NSW, bar is loaded for Sam Forsberg.
Now he is the biggest deadlifter of the flight, which gives him the opportunity to pull for whatever he wants at the end of this.
You'll have the benefit of knowing what everyone else has done as well.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. That is outrageous.
Really smooth opener there for Moggins. 3 white lights, a good lift.
And this is when the attempt mind games start to come into play.
That's it. Now, I'm sure that Morgan's coaching team is going to try and put him ahead on the second and put pressure on Anthony Hill. Coming out next is Tulani with 240 kilos on the bar. Now, I can't see him in the back room. Oh, I don't think he's going to come out. I think he might be a little bit injured. So he has put in an attempt, which is good sportsmanship because then it doesn't take away the minute from the other lifters as well. They still get that time to rest, recover from their last attempt.
Yeah, and I think after he opened with the 220, I wasn't surprised that, you know, he hasn't decided to push it any further, because ultimately your body just goes to a point in time and goes, you know what, I think we're done for today.
That's it. And 220, you know, just secures that total as well. I'm not sure if the injury happened, you know, throughout the day or if it's been something that's been going on for a little while either.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty close in the first and second, but also in that third position. Those boys are close. Callan, Josh.
It's going to be very, very tight between them all. So the minute has passed. They're now loading the bar for Jessie, so they'll be loading 245 kilos. Now, again, someone that we think is a little bit injured, with his best being 295 kilos.
Nice.
Really nice deadlift there for Jessie.
And I think if you ask most lifters as well, if they were nursing an injury but you still have the chance to go to nationals and do nationals, you're going to take the chance to go to nationals and do nationals, because it's not going to come up every single time.
Exactly, and it's just getting more and more competitive to get in. You'll see, you know, we have a max of 12 lifters per weight class now. So with these big, dense weight classes like the 93s, like the 105s, it's getting more and more competitive to get to this point.
Yeah.
Matthew coming out now for 290 kilos.
Nice.
Really beautiful deadlift there from Matthew. I'm sure he will be looking to surpass 300 today. 3 white lights, a good lift there. Now, that pulled Matthew into 4th.
This is a big jump as well.
So Josh Allen coming out for 292.5 kilos. Like you said, a pretty big jump, but pretty standard for these big boys. Like, they're not going to take 10.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
Ooh, a little bit of a grip issue there at the top. And you know, that opens doors.
Yeah.
Opens doors for people like Gibbo to sneak in. And, you know, even Matthew, because now he's getting very, very close as well.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Alex Foreman with 302.5 kilos.
He's fired up for this as well.
I can see some chalk on the face, a little bit of slapping going on, I'm sure. Another rip and grip.
Nice.
A little bit more of a sticking point there, a lot faster at lockout. 3 white lights, a good lift.
He's getting close to his best.
That's it. It's so hard to judge when they do have that sticking point in the middle. It just all depends of how well they're able to hold that position during that grind as well. Next up, we have Tony with 305 kilos.
Another big jump. He's done 32.5 before, so.
Big pull here for Tony.
Nice.
Really, really beautiful
Nice.
attempts there. Very clean. He has a lot more kilos in the tank now, should he need them. He's a little bit behind that third place battle, but anything can happen. Next up, we have Anthony Hill with 322.5 kilos.
He's currently on an 820 total. He needs this lift to fend off Sam Forsberg.
Pulling hook grip.
Nice. That was really, really easy for a second attempt still.
He definitely has a lot more kilos there, so it's about the handlers putting a weight on the bar that is going to push Moggins over the edge.
Yeah.
Put something that Moggins will have to pull that's maybe a little bit out of reach.
Yeah.
But you need to make sure that your lifter makes sure that makes these third, especially when you have a big deadlifter like Sam Forsberg that can come after. Callan Gibbons coming out again, 322.5 kilos. Only 2.5 kilos off of Gibbo's PB. He wants that third place. He wants that medal today.
795. Come on. Josh Allen dropping that deadlift earlier. Callan Gibbons to get in the bronze medal position. Come on.
Taking his time, focusing, feeling his brace. Beautiful deadlift there from Gibbo. He is putting it together on the day that it matters.
Yeah, there's still some left in the tank for him.
And again, he is the last deadlifter out of this battle for third, so he, again, will be able to put on whatever he needs.
This is big, 330.
330 for Sam Forsberg. A 22.5 kilo jump from his opener. Not uncommon for him though. His average jump being 20 kilos, slightly more.
I'll be ready to catch a gold medal that you drop out of your hands. Bar is loaded for Sam Forsberg. This is 330.
He needs these kilos. Another hook puller.
Oh,
Now, whose do you think was easier? Sam Forsberg or Anthony Hill?
I think it might be Sam.
3 white lights, a good lift there for Sam.
Oh, they were both like second attempt numbers that didn't look like either of those boys were pushing themselves to the limit yet.
This is going to be an absolute dogfight.
Yeah.
And 17 kilos behind him is Matt Bartholomew, 777.5.
I can see as it gets later and later in the competition, the coaching groups for each athlete gets bigger and bigger as more people jump in to help. Onto the final deadlifts now for this session. Jesse coming out for 275 kilos.
We've got 10 more minutes of lifting after a long day. Let's give our lifters some energy. Come on, let's go, Jesse. Last round of deadlifts, come on.
Unfortunately not there.
Just a little bit too heavy today for Jesse. It was a big jump, 30 kilos. A little bit of fun. Now Josh Allen coming out for 297.5 kilos. Coming out after missing a lift, but going up anyway. He did take a small jump of 5 kilos, but that 5 kilos is make or break for that third place position.
He has to jump 5 kilos in order to get on that podium. He's technically in 5th place, Josh Allen. He dropped 20 kilos on his squat earlier.
Now he is putting this on, hoping that Gibbo misses his last deadlift. But Gibbo's pulling after. He can put on whatever he needs.
Need to be grip at the top. Hold on to it.
Oh, see, I'm not sure how that lockout was. It looked a little bit soft.
Yeah,
3 reds.
It's just that pulling the hips through at the end.
Yeah, he does have very big legs and thighs, which can make that lockout a little bit more challenging as well. So Matthew coming out now for 302.5 kilos.
2.5 kilo PB.
He's hyped. He knows how hard he has been working for this very moment. Just a little bit of a wobble. Unfortunately, not quite there today for Matthew. Going around, shaking the ref's hands. Next up, we have Alex Foreman. Now, we have not seen a made lift on these men's deadlifts yet.
For thirds.
I hope Alex breaks this curse with 307.5. It just shows how hard all of these boys are pushing. They're willing to risk it all.
Sticks with it, locks it out.
Beautiful deadlift there from Alex.
Yeah, there it is.
He is stoked with that. Almost barreling his handler off the platform.
And now another big jump for Tony.
Yeah, 25 kilo jump from Tony. 305 all the way up to 325. Looking at his average jump, it is 20 kilos, so this is pretty standard for him.
This will be from 7th to 4th place, which is a huge jump up the
placings.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when people miss. The doors open. And this... Just the grip at the end. All these boys need to start doing some more grip training.
Yeah.
And the girls. Unfortunately, not quite there for Tony today.
So this is to stay in 3rd place.
Yes. Because now everyone else is gone. If Gibbo makes this, he is in 3rd. And even if he doesn't make this, he is still in 3rd. This is another bronze medal coming home to WA.
So we had 2.5 kilo PB on his squats. I mean on his, what's it called, deadlifts.
And a huge total PB as well. Focused, locked in.
Nice, that. I think that was
I'm not
good.
sold on that lockout, but we'll see what the refs say.
Oh.
Unfortunately, a little bit soft there for Gibbo. Still in 3rd place.
Okay, so Calvin Gibbons is your bronze medalist at the Australian Championships. For now,
Now,
turn to the
3:35.
Anthony needs to make this, otherwise Sam Forsberg can sneak in. This is a huge jump and 5 kilos more than Anthony has done in training, and this will be a 5 kilo PB. The pressure is on Anthony now to make.
So 842.5 is what I should be saying. His total is 842.5. With this lift, Anthony Hill will have a total of 855. The question is,
He did have a slightly higher number in, but seems to have dropped it, which I think is definitely the smart move, taking, again, what you think will push the other lifter over the edge.
that gold medal is in his hand and just has to hold on to this one. An open Australian title hinges on this lift.
Oh, that was clinical.
A beautiful
That was
deadlift there for
very good.
Anthony. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now that means Sam Forsberg.
I think Talani is creating the break for everyone again.
That's it for his teammate, Sam Forsberg. He is giving Sam Forsberg that little bit of extra time he needs, giving the coaches a little bit of extra time to do their calculations, get the maths right, and put in the exact number he needs to win.
Sam's just changed from 355 to 347.5.
Which is exactly the number that he needs to win. He's the heavier lifter. He has to lift 2.5 kilos more than Anthony Hill.
Talani will come out and at least have a moment, you know, thank the refs.
This is giving Sam Forsberg an extra minute's rest. We've got 30 seconds on that clock. So here it is, folks.
That this minute could really make the difference for Sam.
55 tells Sam Forsberg that you can't reach me.
So Sam Forsberg has actually dropped his attempt down to 347.5 kilos. I see his coaches at the desk now.
347.5 will not jump into first place. Will not jump into first
There's an
place.
attempt change in progress.
We'll get him at 45 kilo total. So Sam is
Oh,
Sam
no.
is increasing to 360 kilos.
Far out. That is ridiculous.
This is going to be a huge deadlift for Forsberg. It's going to be a 15 kilo PB for Forsberg.
It's going to be a record, is it?
It will be a deadlift record as well. The crowd is on their feet.
Yeah.
They are clapping. I am getting flashbacks to Nationals 2023 when Forsberg did this exact same thing to pull for the win. If there's anyone that can do it, it's Sam Forsberg. He has been in this position before. He is confident. He is fired up. The crowd is on their feet.
Takes the very best to be the best. Come on, Sam. Drive it up. Oh, he's asked too much.
Slightly
That's
too
all right.
heavy for today.
There's only one way we were going to find out.
You don't know if you don't try. So wrapping up today, if we look at the women's, we have Brittany Romers in first place with a total of 539.5 kilos, a new record total for the under 76s. In second place, we have Aslan Otway with 516. And then in third place, we have Dorota Bragg with 475 kilos. In the men's, in first place, we have Anthony Hill with a total of 855 kilos. We have Samuel Forsberg in second with a total of 827.5 kilos. And in third place, we have WA's own Callan Gibbons in his 105 kilo debut, getting the podium with a total of 795 kilos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we will be here again for the 84, the 84 plus, the 120 and the 120 plus session in the morning. So be sure to tune in there to see some really big lifts.